In today's video, I'll turn a bunch of scraps from our parts jar into purple from the Roblox horror game Rainbow Friends. Hold on, cut! Before we even think about making another Rainbow Friend, there's a few loose ends we need to take care of. First of all, for the majority of my custom warriors, I've been spraying them with a polyurethane gloss clear coat. It provides the warriors with a smooth, durable, shiny finish. But sometimes a shiny finish isn't exactly what I'm looking for. I've used a satin clear coat in the past, but I don't feel like it provides the same level of protection. The Rainbow Friends are a prime example of how a shiny finish can be very distracting. So what I'm going to try today is to brush on an acrylic matte varnish and see what effect, if any, it has on the figure. The other thing that's been bothering me is this. You see how nice Pink's base is? It's got his name displayed and everything, but green and blue just have the cardboard, and red's base isn't finished at all? Let's fix that. Now we're good. Roll the intro. Hi everyone, welcome back to Eddie's World. I got all the Rainbow Friends lined up and I'm super excited for today's build. If you watched our mini Rainbow Friends tournament, you'll know who's the most powerful of them all. You'll also know about these cool Rainbow Friend blind bags we gave away. This one might be my favorite. I've only seen pictures of Purple with his mouth closed, so to see Purple with his mouth open for the first time is pretty awesome. I think I'm going to try to model our warrior after this figure, and I promise, no Rainbow Friends will be harmed in the making of this video. And we won't be cutting up any Akedo warriors for this build either. Well, at least not any new ones. For today's project, we won't need to look any further than the parts jar. Let me just compare these two real quick. Okay, I think this just might work. I'll prep the Akedo figure by removing the head, legs, arm, and base. Next, we'll grind the body as smooth and narrow as possible. And guys, anytime you see me grinding or making dust, I'm wearing a respirator and eye protection. This is about as much as you can grind before things start malfunctioning. Did you know this was in here? Now, we need to secure a wire armature to the torso for our figure's new arms and legs. Once the super glue has fully dried, I'll try to shape the wires to mimic the posture of our model. If you can bend the wires like this without them detaching, you know the super glue is doing its job. Okay, I think I got the shape down. I'll just mark the proper height so we can secure the figure back to the base and move on to the next step. I know I say this in every video, and I'm not sponsored by this stuff or anything, but I love this epoxy clay. I can shape the parts directly onto the figure, and I don't have to worry about baking it because it air dries in a matter of hours. It's hard to believe that I have no clay sculpting experience, right? Okay, that was bad. The head is so big that I can't work on one area without messing up another. I think I need to break it down into 2 pieces and let them dry. While we wait, let's make the arms and legs, which should be a lot easier. The head parts have hardened up and I'm ready for another attempt. The shape is a little off, but we can easily add more clay where needed. And where there's too much clay, we can grind it down. This is actually looking pretty good, and that's why I love this stuff. I have no clay working skills or experience, but I somehow managed to make a miniature replica of Purple's head, and I couldn't have done it without the epoxy clay. For the eyes, I just took 2 balls of clay and smashed them down on the top of the head. And after I got them just right, I realized that he was really starting to look like Purple, and I couldn't wait to get the teeth in, which was the last little bit of fabrication for the build. So I flattened out some clay, and after it hardened, I cut out a bunch of triangles and glued them in. We're finally finished with fabrication and ready to paint. And you might notice the clay parts are a little rough, but don't worry. I'm planning on putting on a couple coats of this enamel oil-based paint to smooth everything out. And this is a step you can totally skip if your figure is smooth already. And after 2 coats, you can see that Purple got a lot smoother. Now, I can apply my regular acrylic primer followed by a few coats of purple. Before our big reveal, I just want to show you guys how the rest of the Rainbow Friends turned out. I think they look a lot better with their matching base plates and matte finishes. I also ended up repainting pink, and I think that was the right choice. And here's Purple. I think he turned out really nice, and he does look a lot like the purple figure we modeled him after. What do you guys think of him? Because his head is so big, he doesn't swing as fast as a normal Akedo warrior. He reminds me of our custom Mario, who has a really slow and heavy swing due to his metal hammer. But I knew this was going to happen, so I gave Purple a long, oversized hand to compensate. It's going to be really interesting to see how he does in combat. But that's going to have to wait until our full 8-warrior Rainbow Friends tournament. Purple is number 5, which means that we still need 3 more Rainbow Friend warriors. Let me know your ideas for the last 3 in the comment section, and if you enjoyed the build, then please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we will see you in the next video.